Everybody, and welcome back to Playing With My Old Makeup. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, this is a series that I do every single week where I just pull out a eyeshadow palette from my collection. Generally, it's an older eyeshadow palette that I have not played with in a while, and then we do a makeup look. So let's go ahead and pull out today's. This one. I'm really hoping it's a good one. Yes. Box of crayons. Let me grab that. Okay, so this is the ginormous eyeshadow palette from the Crayon Case, the Box of Crayons palette. This is what it looks like. We'll do it sideways. I feel mixed feelings with this palette, but we're just gonna try and rock it out. I'm actually a little bit shocked how much I did enjoy this palette. I've not used this in years, and I really thought I was not going to like it. Pleasant surprises, that's always exciting. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take the E62 from Morphe, dipping in with this shade White, and taking that into the inner corner, pseudo inner third, about inner third of the eye. I'm gonna go ahead and take some through the brow bone as well. Taking the Blend Bunny B5 brush, dipping in with the shade Tan. I'm gonna run that through the crease. You're gonna see all of these shade names are extremely simple because this is meant to replicate a crayon box. I wonder how many of you, definitely let me know in the comments, how many of you are around from when the Crayon Case originally launched. This palette, I feel like I don't even know how long it's been. Time is such an odd thing. I feel like there are things that I'm like, oh, this palette probably came out like 10 years ago, and then I'm like, oh, it's only been 5. So after I applied as much as I wanted of that, I'm just gonna go in Transition 87 from Melt, just to blend it out. Jumping in with the Morphe M506 and the shade Black. Apply that to the inner third, outer third, I can talk. Take a little bit underneath. I probably should use a pencil brush for this step, but whatever. And then what I'm doing is following the curvature of the bottom of the eye. I'm just going to pull the product out, and I feel like it helps me to almost mimic that. I guess it should more say continue that light out. That's, at least for me, that's how I know so I don't get it too low. It might still be a little below, but we can always blend that out. And then pulling it up, usually following the curvature of the outside of my brow. Now I'm just going to take that B5 brush again from Blend Bunny and the tan shade and just go around the edge to blend all of this out. I just also realized that I never said to take the white shade on the bottom line as well. And then I am also going to go ahead and take a little bit of baby blue with this same brush. For the upper eye, I didn't even use a base. I really don't feel like you need it, so I'm just taking some of that baby blue shade with my finger. This formula is definitely not the, best shimmer, but honestly, I'm really impressed, and especially with how old this palette is, it's actually performing really well. It looks pretty exciting. I'm like so close. Okay, let me finish up the rest of my face real quick. Alright, and we are back. Real quick, I did forget to say, so from the palette, I ended up going in with a bit of this shade, they just call it blue, just on the outer edge, just to tie in my lip color. One thing I'm actually going to try for the future now will be listing down the products on my face down in the description. Definitely let me know what you think about this. If you really want me to list them in the video, I definitely can. I'm just noticing that for time's sake, it's a lot easier for me to hopefully do that, especially because a lot of times the products are exactly the same. That is it for today's video. Thank you again so much for being here. I really do hope that you did enjoy this. Definitely subscribe if you want to see more from this series. Let me know what you all think, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day or whatever time it is for you. I will see you on my next one. Okay, bye.